Ms. Gonzalez Durantez has accused Theresa May of fueling division in the country with her failure to give Remainers a chance to speak out after Brexit. The former European Union trade law advisor, who is married to former Deputy Prime Minister and Remainer Lady Clegg, claimed the Prime Minister had failed to use the political credibility she had after her appointment to ensure all British voters had a say about the Brexit negotiations. Speaking to ITV News, Ms. Gonzalez Durantez said, "She stood there, when she was appointed, when she had all the political credibility, and instead of trying to bring the country together, she stood there by the door of no. 10 and she basically said to half of this country that not only they didn't have the right to think differently but they could not even say it. I am disappointed because I have waited my whole life to see women in power so that they would do politics differently and it wouldn't be so tribal. And they would bring people together, all these things that we always say. Women have the emotional intelligence to negotiate more. We are attuned to what everybody thinks." The Spanish lawyer also claimed that triggering Article 50 without a pre-planned negotiating strategy weakened Britain's position at the negotiating table from the start of the talks with Brussels. Ms. Gonzalez Durantez told Mrs. May she will have to pay the bill for her decision, an ominous warning, adding fuel to the demands of Brexiteers trying to pressure the Prime Minister into giving up her plans to maintain a close trading relationship with the bloc. She continued, "In political terms, giving the Article 50 notice without knowing, even within the cabinet and probably even herself, what she wanted to do in terms of the relationship with the European Union, that was a by-the-book mistake. That really is unforgivable and it has weakened this country to a point it wasn't necessary at all. We could have had this negotiation from more of a position of strength." Brexit news. Ms. Gonzalez Durantez warned May she will pay the bill for her mistakes. Image, ITV News. Parliament TV. "That really is unforgivable and it has weakened this country to a point it wasn't necessary at all." Miriam Gonzalez Durantez, she added, "That is her own doing. That is her responsibility. At some point, she will have to pay the bill for doing that." Her warning came hours before Lady Clegg announced he would join forces with Tony Blair and Lord Heseltine to call for a second Brexit referendum. Mr. Clegg claimed Brexiteers have been disrespectful to the 17.4 million Britons who voted for Brexit, arguing they have failed to deliver on every single commitment promised during the referendum campaign. He said, "The people who have not shown respect to the 17.4 million voters who voted for Brexit are the Brexiteers themselves because they promised a utopia to those 17.4 million people and the country as a whole. They said that Brexit would be easy, it would be quick, it would be cost-free, it would produce lots of extra money for the NHS, it wouldn't do any damage to the economy. We would be able to effortlessly sign lots of new trade agreements around the world, and one thing we know, I think we can all agree on this, all sides of this continuously heated debate, is that every single one of the commitments made to the British people by the Brexiteers at the time of the referendum has turned out to be untrue. And boy do I know this, in politics, you get held to account. You say you are going to do things and then you either do or you don't do them and people hold you to account.